because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night, insurance companies, producers. I don't ever want to see it again. Ever.
Yo, let's see that again. That was Tom Cruise basically ripping his crew a new one for not following mask rules on set. And this is me welcoming you to STREAMLAND. I'd say put out the milk and cookies, cause Santa came early this year with a bag full of drama. The movie and TV making giants are desperate for your attention, and they're not sure what's more profitable, getting you to the movie theater or keeping you on the couch. As you can see, Tom Cruise just lost it and started dropping the truth bombs, while all of Hollywood is sharpening their pitchforks against HBO MAX. And Disney execs are snickering in a corner and minding their business. So here's the tea. Disney Plus will basically carpet bomb us with MCU content starting next month, making the subscription one of the best deals in town. Stay tuned, I have the full schedule of everything Marvel, but first you need to see this. The streaming service HBO MAX and its mother company got absolutely trashed in the media by one of the biggest directors in the world.
Yeah, it's sort of not how you treat filmmakers and stars.
Lots of actors and an army of lawyers. Hollywood execs are saying the streaming service HBO Max wants to add more subscriptions, obviously, but they're totally killing the movie industry. Maybe? You decide. What's happening? Well, it's a tale as old as time. The predictable plot of a movie where the newcomer is threatening the establishment. Or, if you want to look at it like this, a squabble like boomers versus Gen Z. Or, as Tom Cruise put it in his epic rant,
The future of the industry.
Here's what happened. I already told you you're getting Wonder Woman 1984 on Christmas Day on HBO Max. Now, I'm telling you that come 2021, it's Christmas every day, baby! Warner Brothers decided to drop all 17 movies scheduled for 2021 release in theaters on the HBO Max streaming service. I repeat, all of the blockbusters under Warner on streaming at the same time as in theaters. What a time to be alive. This, obviously, upset each and every shareholder who makes money off of movie theaters being the single place where you can watch a movie in the first few months of the launch. All of them are yelling about movie tickets, royalties, and so on, while I'm literally rubbing my hands in joy thinking I get to see all the good stuff home. With this affordable remote in my hand, with popcorn that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and without risking to contribute to an actual pandemic that is ruining people's lives. Tell it like it is, Tom Cruise.
No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down.
Blockbusters like The Matrix 4, the new Dune, the new Space Jam, Suicide Squad, and Mortal Kombat will launch in movie theaters, like in the good old days, but they'll also be available day one for streaming on HBO Max. You know, so people who don't want to risk catching, you know what, can still enjoy a movie premiere from the comfort of their own home. You think this is a good move, but let me tell you, it didn't just upset the establishment, it made it foam at the mouth. Christopher Nolan went after HBO Max like he was Matt Damon in Interstellar.
No.
He said, and I quote directly, "Some of our industry's biggest filmmakers and most important movie stars went to bed the night before thinking they were working for the greatest movie studio and woke up to find out they were working for the worst streaming service." Yeah, about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my TiVo remote and flip the channel to somewhere they're not complaining about the awesomeness of streaming. After all, it's really the only safe option, and people do pay for content and don't risk catching a disease. Once again, I'm gonna let Tom Cruise sum up my thoughts.
And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired.
Oh, hello Disney. Seemingly the only company that's not petrified about this newfangled internet and kids with their streaming and their subscriptions and all that. While boomers were booming, Disney took the opportunity to thank both investors and fans with what we know and love, a crazy amount of new Marvel Universe content. 2020 was a sad year for the MCU fans, but buckle up, your Disney Plus subscription is going to look like an actual trip to Disneyland in 2021. There will be so much new Marvel stuff dropping in 2021, you'll need one of these TiVo Stream 4Ks to keep you connected to any other streaming app and what they'll launch. The actual MCU calendar announced so far, and what we put together from rumors, means that there won't be 2 weeks between January and June without seeing new Marvel episodes. Everything will kick off with WANDAVISION on January 15th and all through February 19th.
Is this really happening?
Like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me.
Then we have The Falcon and The Winter Soldier in March and April. Then Black Widow, the movie, drops in May.
I'm running.
Somewhere along May or June, we have Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. In July, we have What If, a series with jaw-dropping CGI, and after that, we get a lot of Loki with Tom Hiddleston, Ms. Marvel, The Eternals, Hawkeye, and Spider-Man 3. Did you clear your schedule yet? You should, because that's not all. That's just the MCU. In 2021, we're also getting an actual series based on Percy Jackson books, with the actual author involved, so we can get our brains scrubbed and delete the memory of that awful movie. And there's more. There's also an Alien series done not just by Ridley Scott, blessed be his name, except his name on the mess that was Prometheus, but also Noah Hawley, the writer of Fargo. Well, to be fair, we don't know if Alien drops in 2021 or the year after that, but just the thought of Fargo's writer getting his hands on this franchise makes me want to rub mine. While The Grinch was out to smack HBO MAX and dropping coal down the shoes of everyone who likes streaming, the little elves at Disney were working round the clock to make sure we have something to look forward to in 2021. And speaking of that, what is the movie or show you're most hyped about for next year? Drop me a line in the comments below, subscribe for more of this, and hit that
Gone.
bell button.
I don't ever want to see it again!
Happy holidays!